Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, I guess by now you know that we moved to Germany from Bahrain last year. I've not yet managed to write or talk about our big move. So far, we've lived in three different countries, and in this video, I'll share some of our thoughts and things you should consider before and after moving and living in a different country based on our experience. But as always, before I start the video, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification so you guys are notified every single time we post a new video. Moving and living in different countries is a completely different experience compared to visiting a destination. Thanks to the internet, there is a wealth of resources available online that you can check to get a good idea of what you should expect to be earning, as well as the cost of living, transport, health service, and more. Although it is important to research your chosen destination carefully, you won't know what it is really like to live there until you have actually made the move. You'll need to give yourself at least a year or more in the destination to decide whether it is right for you and your family. Always remember that before moving on an extended trip outside the country, make a comprehensive list of everything you need to do ahead of time. All too often, people forget about obvious tasks on the big move. It is essential to take into consideration every part of your own lives, from settling legal and financial accounts to saying goodbye to family and friends. In Germany, the quest for domestic bliss begins with finding the right house or apartment. After our failed experience with an Airbnb host, we found our deal through City One in Hamburg 1 week after we moved to Germany. A quick and easy solution is to find a serviced apartment, a short-term furnished rental that will take much of the stress out of the move, and they also help you settle into your new destination with tips on transport, local amenities, where to eat, things to see, neighborhoods, and more. Now, if you're moving overseas with kids, you want to make sure the childcare in the destination country has a safe, happy environment that supports both the intellectual and emotional development of your expat child. Knowing the types of childcare services, assess reliability, knowing the cost, education options around for expats, these are some of the concerns for any parent choosing to move their family overseas. The answers to these sorts of questions are neither clear nor easy, but with a little foresight, we can at least weigh up the pros and cons of taking our children abroad so that we go into our move with informed and open eyes. Knowing the healthcare system of your new country should be the priority on your list. Healthcare varies a lot in different countries, and depending on the country, you will have to fulfill different conditions. Where should you go first if you get sick? Also, you can't assume that you will be automatically covered by the healthcare system. In some countries, you even must purchase health insurance to live there. There are lots of excellent expatriate websites and blogs that provide a wealth of information on healthcare for expat families. Being contactable at all times is vital when setting up home in a new country. To communicate with housing agents, Uber drivers, government officials, and restaurants, and at the same time to avoid heavy roaming charges, it is convenient to get a local SIM pack on the first day or two of arriving in your destination country. Depending on where you're moving to, you need to be careful so that the first couple of weeks don't feel like a holiday. Sure, you should go and see the main attractions to trigger some excitement, But be sure to make an appointment with the embassy or consulate or register your residence with a relevant authority or somebody else connected with your move within the first week. It will be a reminder of why you're moving there in the first place. There are numerous factors to take into consideration when it comes to moving overseas, and choosing a neighborhood for your expatriate family requires extra care. If you have kids, it makes sense to live near the schools they'll be attending. Proximity to work and schools, grocery stores, social venues, medical services, and similar issues affect your neighborhood selection in more ways than one. If you enjoy staying fit with daily workouts in the great outdoors, well, you should choose a neighborhood that offers you the opportunity to participate in outdoor activities such as park where you can run or cycle, or close to a beach, maybe with good waves for surfing. English is a fantastic language to have at your disposal, as it's spoken in a huge amount of countries as one of the official languages. But it's important to pick up the local language because, communication is vital, and if you can't speak a single word of the local language, you'll quickly start to use your hands and feet instead. Situations turn from being slightly unusual and more often than not a little embarrassing. There are situations when your child is ill, but finding a doctor who speaks English may not always be possible. So yes, it's always advisable to sign up for a language class when settling down in your new country. For those of us who live abroad, moving to a new country comes with a host of challenges, from weird cultural quirks to finding a place to live. But one of the toughest is meeting new people. Joining groups on social networking sites and meetups are a good point to start making new friends. This worked for us every time we moved to a new country. Can't say we made any lifelong friends, but at least we got to go out and do fun stuff. If you want to add on to these tips and talk about your experience, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video if you find it useful. Share with someone you think will find this useful, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos from us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.